So I believe that your paycheck is a fast lane to poverty. And so I'll share with you why I believe that. Have you ever worked hard? I mean, like so hard. And I'm talking about you putting in the hours in your mind. If you know, you know. In your mind, you're working through your check, your paycheck. Okay, I did this much hours. I'm talking about you on your lunch break, sitting in the lunchroom on your lunch break, guys, just sitting there and just doing the math like, man, I did this many hours. Because I did this many hours, I'm going to pay this much minus the taxes, which is usually about this. So I should be left with this. That's going to cover that bill, that bill, that bill. I should be left with a couple hundred so I can do some things I enjoy doing. How many of you, I know I have so many times, have sat in your break rooms, in your car, in your living room, in your bathrooms while you're on the toilet, working through the numbers of your paycheck, and the math ain't mathing. It just ain't working. It does not work. And you're sitting there going, I don't understand. I've been doing this consistently over and over for months, for years, for some decades. And I still have not gotten myself in a position where I'm ahead of the game. I'm still behind. I still feel trapped. I still feel like I don't have enough. I'm still living in lack. I'm living in lack. I've downgraded from Target to Walmart. Then I had to leave Walmart and go to the dollar store. And I had to leave the dollar store and go to the Dollar Tree. Right? The next place is the Goodwill. We're running out of options. You know why? Because I've been where you've been. I know what you're going through. And the reason you're going through it is because of one thing: your dependency on a paycheck. Hear me out. I'm not telling you that a paycheck is a bad thing. It's not. I'm not telling you that you should quit your job. You shouldn't. If your paycheck is your only source of income, please keep your paycheck 100%, 1000%. But what I am telling you is, if your paycheck is your only source of income and that's all you have to depend on, then you are in financial trouble. In fact, you are in the poverty fast lane. There's a fast lane to be a millionaire. There's a fast lane to the struggle life. If your paycheck's your only source of income, you are in the fast lane to the struggle life. You might not even recognize it. You've been through these hard times, these hardships so much. You've eaten so many ravioli and tuna fish sandwiches, and you've been through all of this so much that it doesn't even register with you. You don't even comprehend your situation. You just go, oh, this is the norm. Sometimes the norm puts you in a state of, like, I don't know, like what do you call it whenever like the I want to say like the animals, they or bacteria or viruses, they go into a state of just nothingness. And I can't think of the word. Probably by the time, knowing me, by the time I turn this video off, I'll think of the word. Dormant. And your mind just becomes dormant in that situation because you've been through the struggle so much. It's the most familiar thing to you. In fact, success is not familiar to you. Success is the struggle. The struggle, you've been through the struggle so much, the struggle's not even the struggle. The struggle is the comfort zone. The real struggle is getting out of that comfort zone, right? Switching your mind to something different, to a different channel, different station, different programming. But you've been in the struggle lane so long, the poverty bus so long, that you're comfortable there, and anything outside of that creates discomfort. Sure, you know next month you're not going to make enough money to pay your bills on time. You already know that, and you're comfortable with that because why? It's repetitive. You've been through that so many times, it doesn't even faze you. But the second you get in a position, put yourself or get put in a position where you can have some success, we're going to give you more money, we're going to upgrade your position, then all of a sudden you guys are terrified, you're nervous, you're worried, you're stressing out, you're living in a world of anxiety because this is the unknown, this is the unfamiliar to you. Yeah, this is unfamiliar territory. So I don't know what to do. I don't know what's next. what am I going to do with this extra money? I'm probably just going to do the same thing I've always done and just spend it, just blow it. And I'm telling you, I've been there. So your paycheck, although it's a good thing, it's a great thing. Yes, you should keep your paycheck. But at the same time, you should figure out another way to make money when you're not at work, when you're not on your job. Because if you don't, your paycheck's going to control your entire life. Your paycheck is going to lead you to poverty not because it doesn't pay you enough. That's not it. It's going to lead you to poverty because it's going to eliminate the need for you to look for, hear me out, opportunities. If you rely on that paycheck, you're going to be blinded to the opportunities that will present themselves to you. You're going to be blinded because the paycheck's not enough to invest in the opportunity. You're going to be blinded because the opportunity is going to require some work, and I already have a job. So I don't want another job. I don't want to have to work harder to invest in this opportunity. I don't want to learn to work with other people. I don't like my coworkers. I don't want to learn to network. So I go to work from 9 to 5. I get off, and now I got to work on this. I don't want to learn to do this. I don't want to work from 5 to 9. I want to watch television. I want to watch my sports. By the way, I'm learning this year. My eyes open like never before. I'm learning that sports fans, we're loving these teams too much. If it ruins your day, if your team loses, you got a problem. I bet if you guys let go of these sports teams and your fandomship and just started focusing on you like you focus on your sports team, know everything about what you want to accomplish like you do with your sport. I'm a Saints fan. I'm from Louisiana. I'm an LSU Tiger fan. But I was sitting there watching a game one day and I was like, I am watching this game. I've been watching this game for 3 hours and they lost. And I can't get my 3 hours back. I could have been doing something with my family, hanging out with my kids, fishing. I was like, oh, no. I've been a fan too long. I'm not doing that. I'll pick one game a weekend to watch. The rest I'm hanging out, doing things I enjoy. But anyway, that's just a side note. Chasing that rabbit. By the way, if you haven't subscribed or smashed the thumbs up, please consider doing so. I appreciate it. This is as real as you're going to get. You're talking to a guy who's been homeless more than once. You don't want to be there. You're talking to a guy today who has more money than he's ever had in his whole life. Unbelievable. And I'm thankful. But I never want to go back to struggle life. Never. Some of you, you're setting yourself up to only live in the struggle lane. Because you miss opportunities because you're relying on that paycheck. You want to rely on your paycheck? You're in the fast lane of poverty. You want to get in the fast lane of poverty? Rely on your paycheck. Another thing is you sell your time to get that paycheck. Wouldn't it be nice, wouldn't it be nice to be able to make money while you enjoy your life? To make money without having to punch a clock? To make money without having to say, yes, sir, yes, ma'am, to your boss? To make money without having to worry about whether you're going to get that promotion, whether you're going to get that raise, who's going to get there early enough to get your parking lot under the tree? Because that's the most valuable parking lot in the summer, parking spot. So all those things occupy your mindset. But wouldn't it be nice to make money without having to do all that? Well, how do you do that? Well, you get an investment. I would say flipping houses, but now that you got these large companies buying all the houses, who are you going to compete with? All right, so billion-dollar budget companies like BlackRock, don't get me started on that. So you're going to have to learn how to make money when you're not at work, right? I'll tell you what I do, so I don't have to work. Because a lot of you guys wonder, how does this guy not have to work and still make money? How can I say I have the most money I've ever had in my life and not have a job? Right? So what I did in 2020 is I started a business from my phone. I call it a middleman business because I'm the middleman. There's a customer who needs some help. There's a business who can go out and help them. And then there's me in the middle. I'm the middleman. So Uber, for example, is a middleman company. Uber is the company. Uber finds someone who needs a ride. Then they find a driver who's willing to drive you around. And then Uber is the middleman company. They connect the driver and the rider, and they get paid a commission to do it. Every time they create a connection, Uber makes money all over the world. Uber does not drive you around. Uber does not own any cars. They connect you to someone who will drive you around and who does own their car. Uber doesn't need a car. They don't need one car because you'll drive yours. Uber's a middleman company. All they do is find, if you're an Uber driver, all Uber does is find someone who needs a ride and then tell you to go and pick them up, and then everybody gets paid. So what I do is I middleman for moving companies here in Dallas. Now, I don't own any moving equipment. I don't own any trucks. I don't have any moving crew. I don't move furniture. I don't touch boxes. I don't do any of that. In fact, I don't even leave the house if I don't want to. All I do is I partner with moving companies already here in Dallas who does the moving. And then I match a customer to the moving company. I take a deposit from the customer, usually on average about $150 that goes into my bank account. So if I do that 5 times a day, just 5 customers, I make $750 into my Stripe account, and I never left the house. And I don't do the moving. And so if you do that, then that's middlemaning. You're the middleman. You simply match a customer with a business or with a service provider, get paid to do it, and go about your day. Go on vacation, be on the beach, whatever you want to do. Then you hire a VA, let the VA take over booking, deposit, and dispatching. The VA is going to do it for you. The VA is going to work for you, take over your day-to-day, and you're going to meet with the VA the way I teach you. You're going to meet with your VA 1 hour a week, once a week. Once a week for 1 hour. Now you're working 1 hour per week, and you're still making a good bit of money because your business is now automated. But and that's pretty easy to do. I try to walk you through that entire process. I got students who are doing really, really well. And but anyway, if you guys want to learn how to start your own middleman business, you don't have to do moving. I have a bunch of students who do the moving industry. The beauty is the middleman model works on any industry. You just have to choose which industry you want to get into. So I always say find an industry that has a lot of customers, has a lot of ISPs or service professionals, businesses, contractors, and that can make you a bunch of money. So I have a bunch of students in moving. I have a bunch of students in cleaning, home cleaning, commercial cleaning, garage repair. I have a bunch of students in heating and AC. I have a bunch of students in pest control, just doing it off the top of my head. I have a bunch of students who are in window cleaning for homes, vehicle detailing, window tinting for vehicles. And there's one more I know there's a lot of students in. It's carpet cleaning. Now, if you go to my website, middlemanceo.com, that website right there, you're going to see a list on the website. Go all the way down to the bottom. You'll see a list of my top 25 middleman industries that I like. Website design is one. Websites cost a lot. You can take a $300, $400, $500 deposit just booking somebody to get a website fixed. That's it. And that's one I want to get into, and I'm going to be getting into very soon. So, but I have my list of the top 25. You're welcome to go over there and check it out. You don't have to choose one. It just gives you an idea. And so what happens is I teach you how to build a middleman business from your phone, and then you pass the work. You're going to hire a VA. The VA is going to take over. All you're going to do is look at your bank account, make money. That's all it is. My goal is to get everybody within 6 months to about $10,000 per month. I know it ain't going to make you rich. I know it ain't $1 million. I got it. But if I could get you to $5,000 or $10,000 a month from your phone, from your house, from the beach, to me, that allows you to live your life and enjoy your life without having to always go to work. That's all this is. So if you want to get into the free live middleman training that's coming up 7 p.m., you need to get registered. Click the link that's going to be in the video description below. Go to the video description, click the registration link. If you click it and it does not do anything, that means we are full. Only letting a few people in. So if you click that link and it does not lead anywhere, it just stays there, that means the registration is completely full. We're not taking anybody else. Sorry. I only want just a few people in it because I got a lot to share. And I'm going to change somebody's lives. A bunch of lives. So if you want to get into it, move quickly. Click the link in the description below, or just put the word middleman in the comments below. Go now, do it quickly if you want to learn how to change your life. Otherwise, look, keep your job. Let's work together to get you off that job, and let's get you out of the fast lane of poverty. Have a wonderful, blessed day, guys. Enjoy your day. Don't work yourself until you die. Social Security is not going to be there. 401k is not going to save you. You better do something right now to start making money, so that when you lose your job and when they fire you, or something happens where you get laid off or hours cut, then you're going to be fine, because you already know, because you took the training, the free live training. You already know how to make money. You're not worried. All right, have a wonderful, blessed day, guys. Hit subscribe, hit thumbs up. If you need the invite link, put middleman in the comments, or you could just go to the video description and click the link below. Have a blessed day, guys. Peace.